Have you ever wondered why two people can earn the same amount of money, yet one becomes wealthy while the other struggles for life? Why does one person fear spending a single dollar while another spends without thinking? Are some people simply bad with money? According to one of the greatest personal finance books ever written, the answer is no. The biggest lie we've been told is that money is all about numbers. But the truth is, money is about people. It's about emotions, memories, fear, hope, and the experiences that quietly shape every decision we make. That's the first lesson from the psychology of money. No one is crazy with money. Imagine two people. The first grew up in a home where every dollar mattered. Bills piled up on the kitchen table. Their parents worked long hours just to keep the lights on. They learned that money could disappear overnight and that security was never guaranteed. The second grew up in a family that never worried about paying bills. Vacations were normal. Saving wasn't something they talked about because there was always enough. To them, money felt abundant, almost effortless. Years later, both people get the exact same job and earn the exact same salary. But their decisions are completely different. The first saves every paycheck, avoids unnecessary purchases, and constantly worries about the future. The second spends more freely, travels often, and enjoys the present without thinking too much about tomorrow. Who's right? According to Morgan Housel, neither is wrong. They're simply responding to the stories their lives have taught them. That's because every person sees money through a different lens. The economy you were born into, the family that raised you, the opportunities you had, the mistakes you made. Even the biggest events in history can shape your beliefs about money. Someone who lived through a financial crisis may never fully trust the stock market. Someone who became successful during a booming economy may believe that investing is always easy. Two people can look at the same opportunity and reach completely different conclusions, not because one is smarter than the other, but because their experiences are different. And that's something we often forget. We judge people as if they have lived our lives. We assume they know what we know. We believe they should make the same choices we would make, but they can't because they aren't living our story. Think about your own life for a moment. What did your parents teach you about money? Was money a source of stress? Or was it something that always seemed available? Did you grow up believing that wealth was possible? Or were you taught that rich people were simply lucky? Without realizing it, those early experiences became part of your identity. They quietly shaped every financial decision you've made since then. The amount you save, the risks you're willing to take, the way you spend, the dreams you chase. They're all influenced by a past that most people will never see. That's why comparing your financial journey to someone else's is often meaningless. You're comparing two completely different stories. The goal isn't to copy someone else's habits. The goal is to understand your own. Ask yourself, why do I spend money the way I do? Why do I avoid certain risks? What experiences shaped these beliefs? Because once you recognize the story behind your decisions, you gain the power to rewrite it. You stop acting on autopilot. You stop repeating habits that no longer serve you. And you begin making choices based on the future you want, not just the past you've lived. This doesn't mean your experiences don't matter. They do, but they don't have to control your future forever. Understanding your relationship with money is the first step toward changing it. People aren't irrational because they're foolish. They're rational based on the experiences they've had. The next time you see someone making a financial decision you don't understand, don't ask, "What's wrong with them?" Instead, ask, what happened in their life that made this decision make sense? That single question can replace judgment with understanding. And it can also help you understand yourself. Because here's the truth. The person you're competing with isn't someone else. It's the version of yourself that's still trapped by old beliefs. The moment you understand that your relationship with money was written by your past but doesn't have to define your future, you become free to write a new story. And maybe that's the greatest wealth of all. This is only the first chapter. In the next one, we'll discover why luck and risk shape our lives far more than we realize, and why understanding them could completely change the way you think about success.